This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.
CES 2012 coverage is sponsored in part by GoDaddy.com. Get 25% off their 4th generation hosting by using promo code CES2. Find more GoDaddy deals at tpn.tv.
So Silentium is silence in Latin, and I've decided to put the rest of my career, I've spent most of my life running high-tech companies, listed them on NASDAQ, building companies. I decided to dedicate my life to bring silence to the world, and the way we do it, and Silentium, as I said, is silence in Latin. This is why the name of the company is Silence, but if you look under the name of the company, we say silence in a chip. We take algorithms that we have developed, very proprietary algorithms, that control noise, and we generate anti-noise. We generate something, a phenomenon that is called active noise cancellation. It's a term that has been used for many, many years, in some cases misused for many years.
Similar to white noise?
Well, no, white noise is when you add noise to make the noise flat and make it easier on the brain, but it's very, very bad for your health. Noise is one of the biggest polluters in our world, and I want to help us get rid of noise. We're familiar with noise in any busy area. Some people live near a busy road, some people live near a snoring spouse. We want to help and reduce this problem, and we have started our business by developing a module that goes into products that emit noise, like ventilation units, computers, air conditioners, all those make noise.
Yeah, let me step back for a moment, because I'm thinking of back in high school science, when you would have the cone of a loudspeaker and then this magnet, and the cone would go back and forth, and that actually transferred motion to the air.
That's right.
That would be a cyclic in nature.
Right.
Now, is anti-noise just flipping that
we
on
have
its head, so to speak?
Well, there is a physical phenomena that is called destructive interference. Since noise is traveling in waves,
yes,
if you can deliver to the space waves that are of the same magnitude, the same volume, the same frequency, but with an opposite phase, they should interfere with each other and cancel each other. The problem is that you have to measure the noise. Noise is changing all the time, and by the time that you are delivering your anti-noise, the original noise has changed. This is where Silentium comes into play. We can predict how the noise will sound when the anti-noise hits it. Okay?
Instantaneously.
Instantaneously. And since noise is changing all the time, we can kill it all the time, but we have to be very careful. Other people have tried to do it, not so successfully. You may be familiar with headsets that people are using
on the airplane.
On airplane.
Yes, yes.
This headset is using exactly this phenomena. However, they have turned the problem into a more simple problem. First of all, they block the ears. Then they put a microphone here. Now the noise is only coming through this microphone, so you have a source of noise coming from here, and you handle just a single point noise. We want to deal with a problem. We want to provide this benefit without a need to put a headset. So what we have introduced is a module. This is the module.
If you could pull that up on the product.
Product camera, please.
Yeah. Right here. Now you can, let's see if you can, on the right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mike, if you can zoom up. I don't know if Jack's able to get
Mike's
around.
On his way to
Mike's on his
get
way.
us a close-up here.
Exactly.
Mighty Mouse is on his way here.
So it's actually implemented in an ASIC on this portion of the board here?
This is really the Silentium chip. We call it the S chip. Okay. The silence, this is where the silence is in. You need to configure it into a complete controller to be able to run it, okay?
Right.
And this can go into a product and make this product quiet. This is what we have already on the market today. What we are introducing in this show is the benefit of a headset without having to use a headset. So you can take your seat in an aircraft or in your living room, or in your bed, if you want to avoid noise, if you sleep near a very busy road or near some noisy area, like somebody has a party or something. And we are creating, with this module, a quiet bubble. This is the term that we have defined for it.
So is it a cone like an array?
It's not a cone, it's like a ball.
Okay.
You may be familiar with the cone of silence, okay?
Yes.
This was a movie. This was science fiction. This is real, okay?
That's amazing stuff.
You can come to our stand. We have a stand here on the South Hall, and really get a demonstration. You can sit in the chair, and all of a sudden you're isolated from the surrounding noise. You can.
We're going to have to hustle over there and check this out later on.
Yeah. So this is what we are offering at this show. We have also the same benefit for headsets. We discovered that current headsets, current ANC headsets that are available, I don't want to mention names,
right.
okay?
Understand.
Provide relatively poor active noise reduction compared to the price consumer have to pay for it. We want to enhance the consumer experience. You can take an existing headset, an ANC headset, and we can prove that by disconnecting the existing controller and connecting our controller, which is really a simplified version of this,
Sure.
We can improve the performance significantly, as we show here.
Now, are those in existence yet?
Well,
those headsets?
The headsets are existing in the market.
But have you modified somewhere? There's one that
We are now introducing this to people that are making headsets, and we really, one of the reasons why we're here in the show is to really promote our technology, because Silentium is not a product company. Silentium is a technology company. Silentium is, as some people call us, is the Intel of noise reduction. Today, nobody designs computer chips. They buy from Intel, they build a computer. Tomorrow, or maybe from today, people do not have to design a solution for noise. They have to incorporate Silentium's chip into their product.
So let me ask you, is there a company right now that is using this technology?
Yes,
a brand?
There are companies using this technology.
In headsets?
But not in headsets,
okay.
no.
But soon?
But in more traditional work hazard sorts of environments? Or,
yes, we have customers that are already benefiting from our technology by implementing this module as part of their product. It's built into their product, and when they sell a product, they already sell a silent product.
So I think you had an example for server rooms.
That's right.
Yes. And if you've been into a large data center,
once or twice,
the noise level, noise level is just
sounds like an engine.
We have a product that we call AcoustiRec that we have designed. We own the product. We don't manufacture the product, but we own the product. This product enables you to take servers, put them into our product, which is like a cabinet, and we call it a server room in a cabinet. You don't need to use a special room anymore for this. You can put it just in the middle of a conference room next to your office. I have one next to my office, and it takes care of the noise, and it takes care of the heat that it dissipates. Everything is controlled by this technology.
Yeah, and so you can see that the technology that has industrial health and safety applications is now being adapted to consumer use.
That's right.
As well.
What we are looking for here is for people, for instance, people who are making headsets, we can help them very, very quickly to have the superior headset in the market just by using our algorithms on their hardware.
Yeah.
Another possibility that we are looking for is, for instance, you're familiar with a product that is like a cradle. People use it to listen to music. When, okay. Imagine such a cradle that sits on your table and acts as a quiet bubble. And all you need for this is to insert our module and our algorithms into such a unit, because you have the speakers, you need to add microphones, you need to add our unit, and you can have a device, a consumer electronic device that generates the bubble.
Yeah. Where can people go for more information?
Just we have a website. It's www.silentium.com. We'll be happy to answer any question. And of course, if somebody is here at the show, let them come to visit us on our stand. It's I don't have the. I wrote it down.
It will be in the show directory.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's 22046 on the South Hall ground floor.
Excellent. All right, Yossi, thanks so much for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And for showing us a little bit about Silentium.
And please come and listen to it. Listen to the silence. You can listen to silence.
I will be down after we're off the air to check that out. I could use some silence.
Use some silence. You know, GoDaddy.com has a new hosting plan called 4GH, which actually brings the world of cloud computing to web hosting, and at web hosting prices as well. between less than $10 a month for the premium plan.
And we have some codes too, I think.
We do. We have a code CES2. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. And we can have that as a recurring theme because that saves 25%. If you go to GoDaddy.com, sign up, take a look at 4GH hosting offerings, and sign up for a plan, you can get 25%, even if they put it on sale. That code is going to continue to be valid throughout the year.
Can't beat that.
So
you just can't beat that.
Have to remember that. Tech Podcast had over 35 million downloads from our coverage from CES 2011, and that takes some horsepower. And we are on a 9-server cluster, but that scales automatically. And not only
fortunately for us that it does.
Fortunately for us, because you don't have to be a rocket scientist in order to use GoDaddy 4GH hosting. Ultimate plan at $9.99 per month is scanned for malware daily, and you have protection at the server level, and you have protection at the cluster level. Just go to GoDaddy.com and look at the 4G plans, 4GH plans, or you can click on a banner that you will find at each of the Tech Podcast Network sites that will get you happily engaged. And don't forget, CES2 is the code that you need to use to get that savings.
25%.
25%, can't beat it. Yes.
This is the Tech Podcast Network. If it's tech, it's here.